We're going to continue our conversation about mental health. And what many people ask me during this time of year is about their role in the family. You know, that I hear, when I go home, I slip into my role and I can't really be who I am, and I feel restricted. So what can you do to begin to step out of this role, which your whole family is supporting you in being in? Well, the first step is awareness. Now, when we typically have a role in the family, there is a belief, and underlying that belief is a story. So let's say you're the second child, and you have a belief that I can never be as good as my sibling. And then over time and in life, that generalizes to, I'm not enough. I'm not good enough. And so you refrain. You refrain from speaking up and being who you are. So underneath that belief and that story are emotions. You may experience resenting your sibling or some other feeling. Or it may be that you compete with your sibling and interrupt them. And there's a competition for who's going to get the attention. So just think about, what is your pattern and what is the belief that's underlying that pattern? The second step is identifying those feelings. And those feelings are what hold the belief together. And those feelings are held in the body by muscle tension. And so then it becomes important to begin to breathe, to get some movement going, and to allow those feelings to be released. But then how do we really move out of it? Well, after awareness, we need to become motivated to step out of this role. And then we need to connect with our heart. And as we connect with our heart, we begin to realize that there is a higher self within us. There's that wise, intuitive part of us that really knows what we need. And remember what the needs are. We have a biological need to be seen, to be understood, to be heard. We have a need for our needs to be accepted. We have a need for support, a need to be who we are, and a need to love and have our love received. Well, that higher, wiser self understands you better than anybody else. And just allow that soothing voice of your higher self, that wiser self, just hear that voice. Let yourself experience that soothing, that unconditional love. And as that happens, you can begin to experience an expansion inside. And as you begin to expand from the inside, your frequency changes. And when your frequency changes, that becomes greater than your beliefs. It becomes greater than your story. And you begin to feel a greater sense of freedom. And you can begin to change your thoughts to, I am worthy of love. I am worthy. I can be free. And this is my truth. And when you connect with your truth, something changes inside. And ultimately, you bypass your story. You bypass your judgments. You bypass your beliefs. And you have greater freedom to become who you are. Now, we all have a different pace and a different way of opening our hearts. But what's true is we can begin the journey. We can trust the journey. And so today, during this holiday season, if you truly want to change your role in the family, enter the journey. Become aware. Look at the things that you can change during this holiday season and allow yourself to be free to become more of who you are and express more of who you are.